Kilometre crochet, where I crochet one row every day to represent our van trip across Canada. We started day 28 by waking up to a rainy, gloomy Smithers, BC. Rebecca had work this morning, so I had to deal with Beanie's breakfast and her muddy paws. For breakfast, we ate yogurt again. I also decided to try one of these protein bars from Costco. I had the chocolate one, and wow, the texture is very off-putting. The flavor is not bad though. I definitely prefer the iron vegan one that I got from my cousin. During Rebecca's break, we drove to Paul's Bakery to get a cronut because our friend recommended it. We went inside and they had a lot of other things too, so we also got a chicken curry pie. We drove to the visitor center to sit and eat it on the picnic bench. The cronut was really good flavor, and the texture was chewy. The pie was okay. The crust was good and flaky, but I felt like the curry could have been better. It was kind of lacking in flavor. We went into the visitor center to pee, and they had a real taxidermy bear. I hope we get to see one in real life. I then took Beanie on a walk around the main street. They had a radio inside an old train car, a lot of small shops, and even one that sold my favorite brand of socks. We got back to the van and Beanie chilled outside while I made lunch. Today I was feeling lazy, so we are having leftover miso soup and rice, but I wasn't too lazy because I added eggs too. After that, we emptied the gray water. It was very conveniently located next to the visitor center. Because Smithers was rainy and also the hike we wanted to do was closed, we decided to move on. But before that, we stopped by the Two Sisters Cafe for Rebecca's mocha. It was really cute in there. Even the bathroom was nicely decorated. Rebecca gives the mocha a 7.5 out of 10. We say goodbye to Smithers and get ready for a long drive north. We soon pass by a sign highlighting the Highway of Tears. Let's hope we'll be okay. We stop by a lookout point and there's a man that approaches us. We think he wanted to help us take a photo, but we couldn't really understand him, so we ended up taking a selfie with him instead. We drove on and the weather was still gloomy, but it cleared up as soon as we stopped to fill gas at the start of Highway 37. This is also where we saw the iconic sign that shows us we are headed to Alaska. We thought the sign looked really cool, so we took a lot of pictures here. But when we finished, we continued on. On long drives, we have a handful of things we do to keep occupied. I sometimes work on these reels, so that's why you may hear some background noise, and Rebecca sings. She's also really good at harmonizing too. Around 2 hours of driving later, we arrive at Meziadin Junction for a pit stop. I hope I'm saying it right. They had a really cool wooden door. We continue on this road for a while, which is pretty well maintained actually, but sometimes they do have construction going on. After another hour of driving, we made it to Bell 2 Lodge. It's a cool place with a cabin feel, but inside had a surprisingly hipster vibe. No video though, cause awkward. We decided to cook dinner there because we were hungry. We had pasta again, so we could use up the rest of the sauce. After that, we filled gas, which really hurt our bank account. It was 1.79 cents per liter. We kept on driving north for an hour and a half or so, and this was when our drive really got interesting because we saw 2 bears from the road. After driving 20 more minutes, we decided to stop and end the night because we were getting tired of driving. So today we drove a total of 489 kilometers, so that would be 49 brown stitches and 51 white stitches to represent how many kilometers we drove today. See you next time on